I told you, the most powerful empire in history didn't fall in one day, but slowly collapsed over hundreds of years. This was an empire so powerful that people thought it would last forever. Its armies conquered continents, its roads connected the ancient world, and its influence still shape your life today. But behind the glory, Rome was already dying. The Roman Empire was once the center of the world. At its peak, it controlled lands stretching from Britain to the Middle East. Millions lived under Roman rule. The empire had massive cities, advanced engineering, powerful armies, and unimaginable wealth. To most people alive at the time, Rome seemed unstoppable. But empires don't usually collapse because of one single disaster. They collapse when problems pile up faster than they can be fixed. And Rome had a lot of problems. As Rome expanded, controlling the empire became harder and harder. Messages took weeks to travel across Roman territory. Armies couldn't respond quickly to invasions, and emperors struggled to control distant regions. Imagine trying to govern half the known world without phones, electricity, or even fast transportation. The empire became too large for one government to manage effectively. Eventually, Rome split into two halves, the Western Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. At first, this helped, but over time, the western half became weaker and more unstable. Rome also faced problems from within. Political corruption spread everywhere. Emperors were constantly overthrown, assassinated, or betrayed. In one 50-year period, Rome had over 20 emperors. Some ruled for only a few months before being murdered. The government became chaotic. Military leaders fought each other for power, and ordinary citizens lost trust in their empire. Meanwhile, taxes kept rising. The rich became richer, while poor Romans struggled to survive. Many people no longer cared about defending Rome, because Rome no longer seemed to care about them. The Roman army was one of the greatest fighting force on earth. Disciplined, loyal, nearly unbeatable. But over time, things changed. Fewer Roman citizens wanted to join the army, so Rome increasingly relied on foreign mercenaries, soldiers hired from outside the empire. These troops often fought for money, not loyalty, and as the empire weakened financially, paying soldiers became harder and harder. The army, once protected Rome, slowly became unreliable. Then came the invasions. Tribe, Tribes like the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns pushed into Roman territory. Some were fleeing, others invading groups. Others saw weakness and opportunity. Rome struggled to stop them. Then, in 410 AD, something happened that shocked the entire ancient world. The city of Rome itself was attacked by the Visigoths. For nearly 800 years, no foreign enemy had captured Rome. People believed the city was eternal, untouchable, but suddenly the illusion was shattered, and things only got worse. Over the next decades, the Roman Empire continued collapsing. Territory was lost, the economy weakened, the army failed. Finally, in 476 AD, the last Roman Empire, Romulus Augustus, was removed from power by a Germanic king named Odoacer. This event is traditionally seen as the fall of the Western Roman Empire. An empire that once ruled millions was gone. The strange part, Rome never truly disappeared. Its language evolved into Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese. Roman law influenced modern legal systems. Roman architecture shaped government buildings and cities around the world. Even ideas like republic and senates trace back to ancient Rome. In many ways, the modern world still lives in Rome's shadow. The empire fell, but its influence never did. Maybe that's a real reason Rome still fascinates people today. Not because it was powerful, but because the greatest empire on earth but still collapsed.